Yesterday, one of the saddest things in recent memory on YouTube happened. Game Theory, or MatPat, retired. Now, if you're like me, you grew up watching Game Theory, and this MatPat decision was absolutely insane. And it entirely shocks you to the core. But there's even more that goes into this for the entirety of YouTube and not just MatPat. And I'm going to get into that today. But first things first, we're going to talk about his 25-minute video that I watched multiple times to make sure I had a full grasp on his opinion and his idea of retiring. Quickly, the first thing I want to mention is game theory, style theory, food theory, etc. are not over. They are not over. MatPat is very specific in saying that these channels will continue. This is a very good thing, and they're going to continue with very familiar faces. You have probably actually seen most of these faces on the channel already in some way, shape, or form. I love to see that because I definitely, though I'm seeing MatPat go, it's going to be better to at least have some type of supplemental content that's going to at least like kind of heal that wound that he's leaving, you know? But let's get into the reason why he is retiring. So MatPat mentions that he is in his 30s now, his late 30s. And that's a big deal for anyone at any time period, even if they weren't in their 30s. He feels like he wants more time with his family, and he feels like he wants that time to not be spent thinking about the next theory. I can personally attest, if I am alive, I'm thinking about YouTube. I am not even nearly as big as MatPat, and I will not pretend that my videos are the same amount of research that goes into MatPat's videos. For me, I can basically research within a couple of hours and then make a video. For MatPat, he is working for weeks on the same video, thinking about the same thing, playing the same game multiple times. And he specifically details a specific memory of him playing with his wife on a video game, and he was thinking about a theory instead of enjoying the video game. He doesn't want to do that anymore. He wants games to just be games for him. I think that is an extremely admirable thing, and I think that him retiring, if that's what he feels is the best thing for him to do, is absolutely the best thing for him to do. Now I want to get involved on how this impacts the rest of YouTube. Now, MatPat personally talks about multiple other YouTubers that are retiring at this point. I have already covered Meat Canyon. I am now covering MatPat. And there's multiple other YouTubers that are also retiring at this very moment. You may not have seen them, but some of your favorite creators have it posted in months. That is absurd. I feel like this is a turning age of YouTube. This is a YouTube age that is changing. Right now, instead of a YouTuber being able to go online and post full videos and just be able to think about that, now it feels like you have to have an entire production company behind you. You have to be streaming, posting, putting shorts, doing everything possible on YouTube to stay relevant. And I honestly think that this may be that this could really destroy YouTube, because it's destroying people's lives. I mean, look at MatPat. He retired because he was feeling so overwhelmed with the amount of stuff that he was doing, and everything that he was doing was making him need to retire. This is going to happen time and time again with other people, and I feel like YouTube really needs to realize that they are genuinely forcing people to do so much that they feel like retiring. Even these people that have been on the platform for 10 plus years, like MatPat. It's absurd, and I hope that YouTube can really figure out this problem, because a lot of people are going to be overworked, and a lot of people are going to quit YouTube in suit. I hope and pray that MatPat is getting the absolute best retirement that he possibly can after these upcoming couple of videos that he is finishing as a retirement send-off. Actually, I should go a little bit more in detail with that. He's doing 9 more videos specifically, and there's going to be a send-off on them, and then there's going to be a final retirement video. There's a countdown on his channel, supposedly. There's supposed to be something like that. Similar to Unis Anos. I hope I can say that right. It's not an English word, so I'm really bad. But yeah, I hope that the future of YouTube is bright. And I personally am always going to stay on YouTube. And I guess I'll be overworked if that's what it takes for success. But I hate that it's making it less accessible for other people and people who don't want to be a freak and only think about YouTube. And with that being said, I research these topics live on stream, and I do other things as well, Fridays and Sundays, if you guys want to check it out. See you B-dubs later.